and toxicology. Autopsy and toxicology, sorry me. What experience do they have to argue that result or whatever result that's going to be brought on Monday? Do they have knowledge on that? And then we badly need a PI. And why do we need a PI? Because we don't have substantial evidence. This case, if at all, is going to court, because we don't know yet, we cannot guarantee that the case is going to court until after the inquest, based on what information will be presented in front of the judge, and what the autopsy and toxicology results will be. That's what's going to determine if this case is going to court or not. So what evidence do we have? We need a PI so badly, a private investigator. And then when it comes to Berekete, I don't understand. Yeah, let me just finish, please. Sorry. Can I finish?
Your questions.
Say that again.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not done yet.
Yes,
I'm not done yet.
Just note them down. Note them down. You will answer her. She's directing them to you.
Yeah. And then another thing I want to say is this. Berekete, I don't know why he hasn't sent a lawyer to be present in the inquest, because he is involved in the case. He's supposed to have his own lawyer sit down there, take notes and feedback to him, because he himself is supposed to have knowledge of what we are going through here. But if he hasn't, why can't the Baba team contact Berekete to send a son to be present? That there's no, I don't see any reason why we can't do that. We have nothing to lose. Have they gone to him and he said no, he's not going to give one? That's an option we can go to. First of all, we're trying to minimize costs, and we are not trying to, not that I'm against the narration of GoFundMe anyways, I'm not against that, but why not go to Berekete that we did a son lawyer to represent us in the inquest? Maybe Berekete is not God that he should know everything. Maybe he might be there not knowing that he could send a lawyer for the inquest to get some information for him. You understand? And then now, in regard to the GoFundMe, it's not bad to come to the public to seek or to solicit funds. But again, because of past experiences, like Mama Eze said, we've been contributing a lot since this case started to many different people, many different platforms. But what we don't get back is accountability. We don't have that. You understand? There's always a saying that if you cannot trust someone with $1,000, you can't trust someone with $1 million. That's impossible. If you're coming to the public to solicit funds, first of all, you have to come to the public with your objectives. What objectives do you have? And what are your set times? This is the objective. By this time, we expect that we should get result by this time. You need to have objectives and set times. And then you need to feed back to the public at each of those set times you give to the public. And you must come back to them and account that this is how much we raised, and this is how we used it, this is how we used it. That's how you gain trust from the public. You don't expect people that they've contributed many contributions before, and you're coming to them now, and they're still dragging some of those platforms that have not even given accountability for the past contributions, donations. They're still dragging some people in regards to the past donations, and you're coming back again to the same public, soliciting for funds. And you're not even willing to be nice or convincing to the public to tell them why you need those funds. So that for me is very concerning, it's very concerning to me. I don't understand. So I think that's what I can remember for now. Crunch Queen, please.
Before you came on board, I have addressed 99.9% of everything you said. I addressed 99.9%.
Exactly.
Everything you said. Everything I hear before you came,
I guess.
Commenters and panelists can attest to it. I addressed everything you asked about why we need a new lawyer, about why we need a new GoFundMe, and that every other GoFundMe that had been paid to are not authentic because they were not consented to by Baba. This is the first and only GoFundMe that will be used to pay a new lawyer, which is a son. And let me correct one thing. Odumosu is not a son. Please get that clear. Odumosu is not a son. Odumosu was brought in by Muyiwa on a pro bono basis. And I said it before you came on board, that pro bono is Sakama J. Because if Odumosu is going to pen anything down, he charges millions of naira. So 2 accounts are attached to this legal team. Access Bank account opened sometime in January in the name of Joseph Aloba, and this new GoFundMe for those who have domiciliary accounts. So these are the only 2 authentic accounts attached and connected for the justice for Mohbad. Any other payment that has been done by any other platform is not or are not consented to by Baba. On the issue of Berekete, Berekete is still involved in Baba's case, but it's not a legal representation. is not involved in the legal representation of Baba. Brekete has his own dynamics, and whatever Baba has now put together as the new legal team has no crossover with Brekete. In my own opinion, Brekete will be so happy even with the moves Baba is taking. Brekete will be so happy that Baba has taken a new initiative to expand the legal team. Why do you think there were changes to the legal team? It's because the old team didn't perform. How can 4 people just appear in Corona Inquest? Are those the only one involved in the killing of Mohbad? Even out of the 4, Prime Boy has not said a word. Spending came up to pull up a Nollywood show. The 2 prime suspects or the persons of interest in the killing of Mohbad that appeared in Corona is Wunmi and Adura. Are they the only people in the house? Wunmi confirmed that there are over 15 people in the house at the time Mohbad died. How many people did Odumosu bring to Corona from the house? Only 2. At the last Corona, Baba knew clearly that Odumosu cannot take him to the promised land. The changes to the legal team came from Baba himself. Baba is the head of the triangle. I said it before you came in. Baba does not have literacy going for him. Baba does not have affluence going for him. The only thing Baba has going for him is stubbornness. Na Ekiti man koniba. So he puts Odumosu to the task and he asked him some serious questions. Nínú gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ọkọ̀ ọmọ mi, mélòó ló ti mú wá sí Corona? In 10 weeks, tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì fún wa pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe autopsy àti toxicology, èwo ni wọ́n ti ṣe? Ìgbésẹ̀ wo ló gbé? Number 3, UK ló wà, ló bẹ́sì sí. Oní ọ́fíìsì ní Nàìjíríà. He puts Odumosu to the task because it doesn't make any sense when the legal counsel of your criminal case like this one is based in thousands of miles away in a different jurisdiction in the UK, and Nigeria is where the crime is committed. Who does that? So Baba knew that Odumosu cannot take him far, and he told him, it is not easy to remove you, but we can expand this team and bring in a legal counsel that is based in Nigeria, that has boots on the ground, that can do a proper investigation, that can tell the magistrate, àwọn méjì kọ́ ló wà involved, àwọn tó wà involved nínú ikú Mohbad, luxurious boss la máa fi gbé wọn wá. The people in the house, the people in the car, the 2 hospitals that they took his corpse to, the police escorts, the driver of the vehicle that took him to the show organizers, the police station that refused Baba Mohbad police reports, the Ikorodu mortuary that refused to take his corpse, and so many people. Davido that wired 2 million. How did he know Mohbad died? The over 100 people that were in the house before Baba Mohbad came in. Money a Roma ni Corona. Are you understanding me? So all the flaws of Odumosu is why the legal team is taking a new face. It's taking a new face. So we all need to have a positive mind. Like we all know, we need to move forward. Mistakes has been made. How long are we going to dwell in the past? We all bash Odumosu because of lack of performance. We cannot overflow that, but Bonya underperform. I gave him a 0 vote of confidence. I gave him a 0 on Mercy Idris platform. I put it there. If in 10 weeks we do not have autopsy report, we do not have toxicology report, then the current team headed by Odumosu has a vote of confidence of 0. Mukosibe. I said all these things before you came in. I said all these things before you came in.
Yes,
so,
thank you.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Just hold on. And we all know that a legal representation does not come cheap. Shitu charged Baba double digits. I'm not going to mention the figure. And Baba Sofun, I'm going back to the public to help me to pay. I said it before you came in. Mohbad is a multi-million-dollar child. Multi-million-dollar loni. But Mohbad lori kese. Tori, the only beneficiary as of today, authentic beneficiary is Liam. So until we do a DNA to show that the paternity is 0.00%, we pay Liam, Mohbad be Liam. Until we get that documentary evidence, nobody can use Mohbad's money. Agbọ́dọ̀ yọ ọwọ́ Liam kúrò nínú owó Mohbad. Until that is done, Mohbad's money is not accessible to his father to use to fight his case. So that is why Baba Mohbad has come back to us. Àwa náà ló lè wá bá tó rá wa lórí tó bá wẹ̀yìn. Òun nìkan ló dúró tó fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Tó bá rẹ̀yìn á rí chancel if you are really fighting for justice for Mohbad. Tí Baba Mohbad tó bá wẹ̀yìn á rí mi, á rí Mọ́mí Ese, á rí Lẹ́ńchì, á rí Ìsúnmọ́lá, á rí àwọn tó dìídì dúró fún justice ọmọ ẹ̀. Àwa ni Aloba family. We have been engrafted into Aloba's family. My name is Crunch Queen Aloba. When Mohbad told the wife, tó bá pa mí ò lè pa gbogbo ẹbí mi, he wasn't referring only to his father. He was referring to us and millions of fighters all over the world. Are we going to abandon the father now? We know he doesn't have the money unless we are all economical with the truth. Ibo ló ti fẹ́ rí double digit owó, millions of naira to pay a lawyer. Àfi tá a bá fẹ́ tọ́ra wa jẹ. If you are really fighting for justice, if you have no bias, if you have no selfish interest or personal interest, ká ní pé lóòótọ́ òdodo ọ̀rọ̀ ló gbé wá sínú justice for Mohbad. Support the GoFundMe, support the Wema bank account, support the new legal team. Let's wait and see what they will do. Like I said, no one is perfect. Don't let's crucify them before they perform. All the excesses you mentioned, Chantal, were the excesses of Odumosu, not Wahab Shitu. The correction of a Shensi. Ṣé ẹni méjì ló pa Mohbad ni? Àwọn tó pa Mohbad pọ̀ now. So let's wait till Monday like Mami Ese said and Lemchi. Let's see what will happen on that day. Nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ ẹ lè lọ kọ́lẹ̀ that Odumosu will be on ground to present Wahab Shitu as the lead counsel. That's in fact Odumosu, for him to even know wípé lóòótọ́ ó yẹ kéèyàn wà ní Nigeria, I credit him for that. Torí ẹlòmíì ò ní gbà because of greediness. Mo dẹ̀ sọ láti ilẹ̀, I said it from day one. Odumosu should not have taken up that assignment. If he knows the gravity of this case, ó yẹ kó sọ fún Mr. Famuyiwa, even though you approached me to take this case, I will not. I am based in the UK. Whoever will be the lead counsel should be in Nigeria. But he didn't do that. So he lacked integrity. But now that Otigba, hold on a bit. But now that Otigba, we Wahab take a lead counsel, I think I can doff my heart for that. Because we're going to realize so let's wait till Monday on that day. Let's see what will play out. Let's see what will play out. Go ahead with your submission, Chantal.
Yeah, this is what you said some things in Yoruba. I don't speak Yoruba, but anyways, let me speak on what you said, what I've understood. This is it, yeah. When they went to Odumosu, they should have known, and we've been saying this narrative, that if we need a lawyer or a son or whoever, we need someone in Nigeria. So if they had approached Odumosu and he accepted, I will not just solely blame Odumosu. I will blame the team and I'll blame Barbara as well, because I believe they should have known that we needed someone from Nigeria. So I would not actually 100% say I'm blaming Odumosu for what he's done. That's one thing we should know here. We should blame the team and we should blame Barbara as well. They should have known that very well, that we need someone from Nigeria. And again, I've not said that Berekete is a lawyer. Some people are writing in the comment section. I'm only saying would have gone to Berekete to give us a lawyer, because on one of his shows when he made those calls, he called a son lawyer. I don't know the man's name. Which means Berekete has a lot of people he's working with. He's someone who can easily get a lawyer any day, anytime he wants. And I'll put this again. We need a stand on this case. Why not go to Berekete, tell him we need a stand lawyer? We're not gonna pay for that. He's not gonna charge us for that. Have we gone to him and he said no, he's not gonna give us one? That's another thing I'm asking. The money we need, for me, I feel we need a pathologist present and we need a PI. I'll still insist on that, on the coroner inquest. And let me say one thing again. When you go to a court, we need to first of all understand the modalities of a coroner inquest. You cannot just go to a coroner inquest like that. After every Crunch Queen, hold on please. When you attend a coroner inquest like you're a lawyer, when they fix a date for the next coroner inquest, you are supposed to approach the judge and present the judge with a list of people you would need to be present for the next coroner inquest. And the list you present to the judge are the people that are going to be interrogated in the next coroner inquest. So let me say this. The inquest we just had, that Prime Boy and Spending were there. After that inquest, did they go to the judge and said, okay, this is the list of what the people that we'll need for the next inquest? Did they present those that will be coming for the next inquest? That will be questioned. Because if they haven't done that, if they go for the next coroner inquest and they bring more people, yeah, that are different from what we've had from the previous coroner inquest, they're not going to interrogate them. That's not going to happen. So I don't feel at this point we need to be spending on a stand. Sorry. At this point, we should get a stand from Berekete. What we should be spending on is a pathologist and a PI. Because we need evidence in the case. We don't just need people to go and back us up at the coroner inquest. We need evidence. We need a PI, a private investigator to look for to give us evidence. That's what we need. We don't have any evidence or ground. Do we have a job card? I don't think we have a job card.
Can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Berekete, as his own son, it does not stop Baba getting his own lead counsel. Please, let's get that clear.
I'm not saying you should stop Baba.
Hold on, let me respond to you.
Berekete's son can be part of Baba's team. They can request for a son from...
It does not have to be part of Baba's team.
He has to be part of...
Hold on, girl. You said let me respond to you. Let me respond to you and let me clear the narrative. Okay? I know what is going on here. Let me clear the narrative. Baba has his own son, which is Wahab Shittu is a son. Odumosu is not a son. So Baba has the right to have his own lead counsel. He doesn't need to use Berekete's son. Berekete can decide on his own to pursue this matter using his own son. It does not affect Baba Mohbad's legal team. It does not affect Baba Mohbad's legal representation. Please, let's get that clear. And it's not up to us to go into the brain of what Wahab Shittu is going to do. He's not a dunce. He's not a non-entity. He knows what to do.
With all due respect, let me ask you a question. With all due respect, what part of this case is Berekete handling? Because you're sounding as if Berekete is irrelevant. What part of the case is Berekete handling?
Berekete is not irrelevant. Don't put words in my mouth.
Wait,
I never said Berekete is not irrelevant.
I'm not saying that you said so. I'm saying that you are insinuating that.
Please do not put words in my mouth. I never said from the get-go.
What part of the case is Berekete representing? What part of the case did they take to him?
All I'm saying is that Berekete has his own team. We does not correspond
what aspect?
with Baba's legal team. I don't know what the problem is here. Baba has the right to have his own legal team. He doesn't need to use Berekete's son. And that does not make Berekete irrelevant. Please don't misquote me.
I'm not saying that Baba should not have his own legal team. All I'm saying is
Baba has the right to have his own legal team.
We went to Berekete to present the case.
Don't put words in my mouth. And represent the situation. And do not spread the wrong narrative. Berekete is still involved, but he can use his own son, which does not disturb Baba having his own legal representation. You can go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. I've been here listening. I think I joined when Aristocrat was talking, or when he talked, and I listened to Chairman, and I've listened to Crunchy. I think you have repeated yourself a few times, and I do understand everything you have said. Some I subscribe to, some I do not. I subscribe to the fact that Barrister Odumosu shouldn't have taken the job initially, but Muyiwa was the one that insisted. My name is, some people call me Victoria, some people call me Lady Aries, and we've been with Baba's team right from September, October. We were there when Fala David, the initial lawyer at the inquest, we were there when he was hired. And Muyiwa said that, we objected to it, but Muyiwa said that Baba did some carpentry work for him, he wants to show appreciation. We objected. He is a property lawyer. He wouldn't have been able to do a good job. And of course, he did not. We know why the last inquest did not hold, why Prime Boy did not come to the inquest. Moving on to that, when this man, we decided he was going to be let go after the inquest. But in the middle of the inquest, while the inquest was still going on, Muyiwa changed him, fired him. We were shocked. Then we're like, okay, we've had some lawyers lined up that Muyiwa rejected. Up to Olaonipe, that is from Ekiti. Muyiwa rejected. Okay, then who are we going to send to the inquest? Okay, okay, don't worry. At mid-December, he told us the name, Barrister Taiwo Odumosu. We went in search of him to do a background check and vest him and stuff like that. Really nothing much came up. January 1st, Odumosu came to address us. And he lives in UK. And we were surprised. How? Just like you said, how can you live in UK and have a job in Nigeria and it's pro bono? Muyiwa said it's not pro bono, it's going to be 150,000 naira per appearances. We fought so hard. so hard. I gave him 6 reasons, of which the highest on my list of why we should not contract him was because he live in UK. Muyiwa did not agree. He did not. We all knew he was not his son. Muyiwa cannot say he doesn't know. Kudi cannot say she does not know. We all knew that. The response we got was, a lawyer doesn't necessarily have to be a son to win a case, which is true, because you have to win some cases in order to be there at a son level. Why not? We fought so hard. My name is Victoria, Lady Aries, and Susie for Justice. We decided to break away because we knew it was going to be, it wasn't going to end well. We knew, because it is very, very obvious that it's not feasible. Okay, so that was where the public lawyer and that came into play. Okay, now for you to say any other GoFundMe or contribution, Baba does not know about it and it is not authentic, it's a lie. It's not true. Let me rephrase it that way. It's not true. Baba is very much aware of Adura Universe Foundation, the lawyer, and everything, because he actually got ₦1 million from that account. So for you to come out and say categorically that it's null, it's void, nobody is aware of it, this is the only account, it is not true. I was the first person that started advertising the Access account, and I put money into it. And I have an idea at the initial stage how much went into the account. This has been from December. They opened the account. We need the accountability of what happened with the money in that account. Number one, out of the blue, another GoFundMe came up, and because I say no to GoFundMe, that means I am not for justice? No, I will not subscribe to that. That means I demand for accountability of where the previous money went to before I put money into new places. That is on that aspect of finances. Okay? Now, I had an opportunity to be on the platform, Mercy Idris, which I think you mentioned. I don't think we met. While there, I was there for a long time. But now, this is the thing. They said Baba hired David. We were told Baba hired Odumosu. We are now being told again, Baba hired Wahid Shit. We're going to hire the public lawyer. After we broke away from the team, we went to Adura Universe platform. We told them the situation reports. This is what Muyiwa has decided to do. We don't think it's going to end well. This is what we want. Should we proceed to hire our own or the public lawyer? The platforms, they said yes. Then we went to finalize the negotiation. We went back to them to tell them this is the final price they're giving us. Should we proceed? They said yes. How did the coming up of 25 million comes up? Who did Baba speak to? Which platform did they present this to? Who vested Wahid to? According to what we heard yesterday, he just became a son last year, 2023. I've read his profile, I've looked through his work, it looks fantastic. But who vested him? Same Baba that you yourself just said he is not that literate. How is he the one interviewing and hiring sons that of this magnitude? I mean, you have spoken really well and very convincingly well, so to speak. But there are some facts that were missed, not inclusive in what you said. How is Baba, the responsible principal, hiring lawyers? And we are going to be funding that now. I mean, no. If we run a company, this is not how we're going to be doing the hiring and firing. That is number one on that area. Number two, the pathology results probably will be read Monday. Probably. I'm not sure. Nobody knows. Now, we're presenting a lawyer instead of the doctor, a pathologist. Let truth be told, a lot of things, I am not a fan of Barrister Taiwo Odumosu. I am not. But truth be told, there were some petitions and proposals and things he put forward that he was not funded. Okay, now why was he not funded? What happened to the money?
For pasting, you can paste, you can serve by substituted means. And now, because the world is changing, they have now introduced, the Supreme Court has introduced several means of substituted service. You can even serve by social media. That's why you see some people, when they want to sue people, they'll go to Instablog and put it there. That's also deemed as service. All you have to do is that before you take such steps, you must get the order of the court. That is what the lawyers are waiting for now, to get the order of the court, so that there will be no appeal, there will be no objection, there will be no preliminary objection that these procedures were not properly done. Because it will frustrate the process if we decide to do it in a hurried way, and then we get all the way up, and then they now come by way of PO. PO means preliminary objection, to object on points of law, and then we now go right back to the deep sea. I crave for the indulgence of people. I know, even me, I'm anxious. When I first stepped on this, I was really mad. I was always calling out. I used to go to Lady Ryan's. That's why I started talking. Because I always felt, what's going on? Why is this thing? What's going on? This thing should have been done. There are steps that should have been taken. But going in, I realized that there were a lot of challenges that were being faced. And we now hope that as the team expands, then you will now begin to have some form of decorum. Because by virtue of the SCN being the team lead, there will be some kind of decorum. He will be relating with Mr. Odumosu directly, and then information will be dispersed appropriately and correctly. That's the thing. So there is no court order here. Once there is a court order, the PR will do the needful. There is no reason for the court order to be hidden under the carpet. It's a public document. It's not a love letter. It's a public document that anybody can go and check for. So it will be out there. It will even be served also by newspaper again, so that the respondent can be put on ample notice or on notice. But I want to believe that the respondent is going to appear and come and file a counter affidavit or do the needful, so that all the processes can be taken together, and then the ruling will be granted, will be given. So that is the explanation for the DNA process. The affidavit evidence explains why.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mama Etu. That has cleared us now, because I remember, if anyone can remember, Goresidi told us that on Tuesday, on the 16th, it's for the DNA sitting or hearing. Did anybody hear him saying that before? I don't know if anybody remembers.
That's when the application. That's correct. On Tuesday,
okay,
the application for the substituted service will come up. So on that day, we are hopeful that the motion to serve by substituted means will be granted on that 16th. So yes, it's correct.
Thank you so much, Mama Etu. You know, whenever you come, and I thank God for getting you today, because I think, have you been on my platform before? If you have been, maybe it might be the second time or maybe the first time. But I'm always on the platform wherever you are, and I heard you making this submission. Thank you for being here today to explain to everybody, so at least we can understand what is going on. We are not lawyers, we are not judges. Now we they follow. If you people come and tell us this is how it is, you know, transparent like this, we'll know where we are standing. And you say you and Madam Mary is going to have your own chat later. Good. I'm not in your feed, so I can't really say much about that. Thank you so much for your submission. I appreciate you.
No, Mrs. Anne,
Mrs. Anne, sorry. Thank you so
Rose
much.
talking about putting me on the team, I said Mrs. Anne and I will discuss about that later.
Okay, all right. I think that will make sense actually. Thank you so much. Thanks for your submission. Thank you. May God bless you. I think it's Queenie now. Is it Queenie? Yeah, it's Queenie. Queenie is next to talk, please. Queenie, are you there? Okay, if Queenie is not there, Bossman, you're welcome. So we can all round up. Bossman, are you there?
Yeah, hello everyone. How you guys doing today?
Thank you. We're doing very well. Thank you. Thanks for joining the live.
It's my first time.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me here today. Mama H actually said everything, every legal aspect. See, the problem that we've been having is misinformation. There's a lot of information out there, and that has been the bottleneck that the legal team has been having. I choose not to come out all this way. I guess this is my first time coming out ever since the beginning of this situation, and Mama Itu has actually done the right thing. She has. I just came up to the platform to just support you, you know. So Mama Itu, I have nothing to say at all because she has already said everything. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bossman. Yeah, I think Mama Itu, her submission has actually given me a little bit, I can't say the percentage, so you people don't get me wrong, let me give the percentage. But I think this is our way forward. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, I think we got a positive, words out of it, a positive vibe out of this, because that was my topic this morning, was the way forward. And I think everyone has contributed. We all have our own opinions. And I think Mama Itu just coming to break the table of this, this show tonight, that has actually relaxed me a little bit. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't ask questions that we need to ask. We shouldn't try and know the things that we need to know. We shouldn't be carried along. So I really want to appreciate her for that. Thank you so much, Mama Itu. Thank you. And I want to say a big thank to everyone who has been here with me from the beginning. Velocity Queen, I thank you so much, my sister from a different mother. Lady Aries, we started this together this morning, and we are here together since morning. It's been hours. I appreciate you guys. I've done my lasagna, I've done my soup, I've done everything. Thank you so much, Lizzie.
I have a question.
Yeah, I know. I will let you. Yeah, no problem. You speak. I'm just trying to
I have a question.
summarize. To who? Question to who? Sorry.
To you.
Oh, all right. Go on.
Okay. I came in a bit late because this whole GoFundMe is causing a lot of chaos on the internet now. And Mama A too, she came to verify some certain things. But when Mr. Guresi, when they were speaking about this legal team, they said, according to them, that they are not competent in this race we are going. That is why they need another son or another lawyer. But when Bayo read the script this morning, he said the lawyers, they were complaining that there was no money to fund this or fund that or this. And now I came a little bit late. I was hearing her, she was trying to explain that the fault is not from them but from the courts. So now I'm confused. The GoFundMe, they're trying to raise money now for a lawyer. Are they going to give it to the this Mama A2, or is for the new son they want to bring? Because this is really confusing. We are just in the
now. I think you're trying to take us back. I think everyone, including me, I was saying there's nothing wrong in having a public fund to have another son, okay? But the problem is that why now? I think that's the most thing everyone was all about. Like, why now? Why didn't we like do this thing when we needed to do it, when we had to do it? Why now? Why is it few days to Corona Inquest? We are, doing this. I think everyone.
Mama Mercy, I think you are getting me wrong. I said she came here to verify some things. You know, they said they want to drop them so they will get another son. Do you get?
No, I don't think. No. All I've heard today, I don't think they were dropping any. I don't think they were dropping Mr. Odumosu, Lady Harris. I don't think. No. I don't think they're dropping. I don't think they're dropping anybody. No, they're all gonna work together. It's a spread. It's gonna be spread. I don't think they're dropping anybody. I think it's only Lady Harris that actually said Gorexi and Mr. Muiwa should step out. I think that is the only stepping out I heard today. Okay, but they are trying to expand the Lego team. Okay, but what people were saying was that this was too close to the Corona Inquest. All right, it was too close, but they're making us assure that no matter how close it is, they are trying their best for the son to be presented in the Corona Inquest. That's what Mama A2 has just come to, educate us about. But no one is dropping out. They are not dropping anybody. I think they are going to work hand to hand. They're going to spread the Lego team. But the public were like worried. Why didn't we do this like 2 months ago when Barano was shouting, saying private investigator and all that stuff? Why is it few days to the Corona Inquest? And as well as a conspiracy for it to be very quiet, very open, okay, transparent, sorry for that language, transparent to everybody to know, because I am paying money and I want to know what is used for and what is going for. So everybody want to know. And Lady Harris talked about as well the Access Bank, and Goresi has told us that by Friday he was going to like give us update regarding the statement of account and all that from Baba. So I think we've moved more than this question you're actually asking. So no one is dropping out. The Corona Inquest is going to be on Monday, all right, and a lot of things are going to happen before that Monday. Trust me. Tomorrow is Thursday, Friday. Things will still happen. But Mama A to just like calm me down right now. Like that way forward I started this program with, I got a positive answer. So my coming here today and you people being here with me today we are not here for nothing. At least we gained something, we got something. So that is just my happiness. So the life wasn't for waste, because at least we know we have a hope somewhere. Go on, sorry.
Okay, my only submission I will give now, in the spirit of moving on. Me, I'm not against the GoFundMe, because I know they need a lot of money. Even if we are even dropping the case on top Berekete, we are not supposed to leave everything on in, because there are other things we should do from our own part. So I'm not against that GoFundMe. I was just upset as at then, but now we are moving on, because Mama A2 came here to clarify some things, but I was unable to hear all our story, but you just explained everything to me. In the sight of us moving on now, it is our time Baba should pick a PRO for us. Because why I'm saying this, if we had a PRO, all these old basbos wouldn't have even taken place in the first place. Because now, Mr. Andy said they wanted to drop the lawyer. Lagata came in and said, no, they are not dropping the lawyer. Mr. Guresi came today and he said another thing. So a little bit of confusion is coming from their own side. And they are trying to mess up with our own head. So please, they should just get a PR for us. One person. So they will inform us, this is what Baba said. This is what we are doing. Do you guys agree? Not this person jumping to this platform to say this, then another person, they will not even let that person that went to that platform to come and speak in the other platform. Then another person will go to the other platform and speak different thing for what the first person said. So please, we should just get a PR. I think this is going to help help our case. Since they say they are bringing a new son, if they want to bring a new son, please, I am begging and I am pleading. Can we get a senior advocate, please? Because you are not just fighting Wunmi or whoever killed Mohbad. We cannot turn a blind eyes. We are seeing what is going on. We know who is involved. There are people on top. We need a senior advocate to play the politics with the government. They know the road, they know their way, they know what to say, they know what to do at the right time. But us looking for a lawyer, I don't think we are helping our case. We need a senior son. If they want to stretch out more people to this case, please, I'm begging, can we go for a senior son? This is just the inquest, so we'll know this is where we are stopping. By the time we get to the criminal court, we'll know we are up, we are good to go. Not then, criminal court will come again and say, this or that or that. No, let's get a senior son now. They are the one that is going to structure this whole game for us. We cannot be fighting the government, because I learned something yesterday when Mr. Moses spoke something. He said, what happened at the inquest? They asked, I don't know if it was Wunmi, but Miss Falano, she interjected, and the judge ruled to her favor. And Mr. Moses said, if Mr. Falano, like we had a senior advocate, they will never, that the judge will never rule to that Miss Falano interjecting the Baba legal team, lawyer. So please, I feel we need a senior son now, so we know what we are doing. Our mind will rest. We have been fighting 7 good months. 7 good months. To me, I'm sorry, you know, we have been saying we should go to Berekete. Me, I love the idea of Berekete. And I feel we should use one stone to kill 2 birds. Remember when Berekete made a call, he called, whether I say Okutegba, I'm sorry, I'm not calling the name, but please, I'm sorry.
Okutegba.
Why don't we go for that senior advocate? Because it was the one that fought for Peter Obi. Let's try other people. We should go for someone who knows the government. Do you get? If we have a senior advocate like that and we have Berekete on our side, there's nothing for us to even come online to be dragging this, this. Because Berekete is going to put a lot of pressure on him because he wants to save his own name. So I feel us going to the Kutegba will be more, see, we are going to get victory. This is all I can say for now. Thank you very much, Mami Mercy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You clarify a lot of things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Lizzie. Thank you for that. As for the Berekete issue, I addressed it when I started my life. I think Mr. Sani Kutekba, I think is actually one of the Berekete. Don't get me wrong, because most of the time he have cases, he always call on, on a live program, he will call on that son. And when he make that call that day, was not that it's the first time he's speaking to him. So I think he's one of their sons as well. But like as I said, when I started before yesterday, I was able to have a little bit of chat with one of the excellencies, and Berekete is still fully on this very case. And I think that was what most of us actually said, that in this GoFundMe, why don't they go to Berekete? Because Berekete actually said that he was ready. He's a billionaire, and any cost is ready to take it over, and he was ready to stand for this case. So when this came up, why didn't they go to Berekete? Berekete is silent. It's not because it's not still on the case. It's not on the case. He's fully on the case. He has not dropped the case for once, which I got to know yesterday. So that's number one, and he's just waiting to play with the government for their 10 weeks, they said, and he said 11 weeks instead of 10. He's giving them level. So I think after that, we're definitely going to hear something from Berekete. So any much about Berekete, I mean, there's not much to talk about Berekete, and I think he doesn't even know anything concerning all this GoFundMe and all that. But we did say, since Berekete was there and he said he was going to, spend his money on this case, and it was right to take up this case. Why don't we take this to Berekete and said we need this? So, but that's a story for another day. So all I can just say here now is our way forward. And I believe that's what every host should be doing from today. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do on your platform. You have the right to do whatever you want to do on your platform. But what I know is that if we are for justice for Mohbad, all the mistakes has been done. A lot of, misunderstanding has happened, and we don't need that now. What we need is a way forward. And that way forward, until we try and understand each other and bring your idea, I bring my idea, we join it together, and that will take us way forward. Okay, all the Glasgow is not going to take us anywhere. It's just going to cause more confusion. So for this platform today, I thank God we're able to, get to a point that at least we know, even if you are donating, like as I said, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you don't donate. You're not going to tell me don't donate. What I do, I'm not going to tell you. What you do, you don't need to come and tell me. Close door. But if you know you're fighting for justice for Mohbad and it's the right thing, your mind tells you to do it. Do what your mind tells you to do. But what we are trying to say as the public, we want something transparent. Okay? We want to know where this fund is going, what is going to happen. And I think Mama A2 just came in here right now and break that table. So I'm okay with it and I'm cool with it. I don't know what any other person thinks about it, but that's my own opinion. So, and it's justice for Mohbad and it's justice we're gonna get. No more fighting, no more gra-gra. Let's go to the point and do the right thing. Ask the right question. Make sure you get the right answer. Because if you use, as I say, you use fight, you will never get any results. So you ask a good question and you want an answer, you come down for someone to answer, you give you your answer. It might not be okay by you, okay, but at least the person has spoken, has said his own mind. So justice for Mohbad is justice we will get. No retreat, no surrender. That is the logo. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't know who wants to say one or two things before I end the live. And comment section. Yeah. Comment section. Let me just appreciate the comment section. I appreciate you all. FYP. I appreciate you all. You guys have made this possible today. Thank you so much. Continue with the justice for Mohbad. Okay, no fear face, no fear face, no fear face. Anybody do anyhow, you get anyhow. Sure, you understand. So do what you know how to do best. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And Barry Kadasala. And for the gifters, I appreciate you. We all now for bring. That's how we say it in my word. Means that where you take it from, may God feel it back for you. Thank you for all your gift. Thank you for all your tapping. Thank you for all your share. You have supported this life from the beginning. Thank you so much. I appreciate every part you have played on this life. May God bless us all. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Justice for Mohbad. Go on.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just wanted to clarify some points for Lizzie. I believe at the moment, Gorexi is the unofficial PR for Baba at the moment. So because he's the one giving information, is the closest, so I believe he's the current PR. And that's one of the reasons why I said it's better we get someone from the outside that acts as the PR, not some. It's basically, if you still have someone like Rex, to always pass out the information that suits them. Or if you have someone like
sorry, Rotex. I don't think Goresi is not. He's not. Goresi is just a person who is close to Baba. Okay, it's unofficial. I just think. Yeah. Okay, unofficial. Okay, sorry. Okay, I got you wrong there. I thought you said it was actually
because he was with Baba when he went to travel from Lagos to Abuja to see Berekete, and everywhere he goes, he's always there to give.
Yeah.
This is actually unofficial. So as I said, if you are going to have a PR, it must be someone someone that has been instructed by the public to act in the interest of the public. Then also, in terms of the SN, which you raised out, like the lawyer from Berekete, in my opinion and in my analysis of the Baba team, I believe they want a lawyer that they can influence. That's one of the reasons why they didn't accept Agbakoba and the other ones other people brought. They rather went for their own personal, their own choices. Because on the paper, everybody knows Olisa as back up by someone that can call a meeting and all the media houses will attend because he has built the name. It's just like Falana, if Falana was going to do, like in the case of Sylvester, Falana was able to control the media was going from one station to another. Our stations were chasing him up to have a piece of information from him regarding that case. But in this case, I attended the rest of Lagos, so I know him, but he's not that popular. I know the current person that picked it is a lecturer. I do not understand. I don't know why they went for him, but I believe it's in their own best interest. And according to what you have said 2 days ago on Paparazzi, that Baba has the right to have his own personal lawyer. So, and based on personal lawyer, he's going to pick a lawyer that best suits his own personal vested interest, which may vary with the interest of the public. So, that is it. And yeah, that's what I do. I just want everyone to keep the pressure on them. And one of the reasons why I had to correct about the actual cost of the services of the lawyer is I believe some people are jacking this process to do some bit of budget padding to make money off us, the public. And that's why I want to protect the interest of the public. We are happy to contribute to get good attorneys and counsels on this case, but we should not be used as a tool for personal enrichment. I believe that's unjust to the cause of Mohbad. Is there a mob? And it's unfair for some people to go around and thinking this is a chance for them to make money. This is one of the reasons why Yomi stepped out of this case, because he knew some people, and he mentioned that some people are in this case to make money in the death of this poor guy, which I think is distasteful. I wouldn't pray that for my enemy, for people to be making money from your death. It's highly immoral. And that's why they couldn't come out. They know how much it's charging, the lawyers charging. They know it, but they cannot come out to say, because that would be in variance. There are treacherous amounts that it's really it sickens me. And we keep accusing politicians that they're budget party, that this and this. But we, the common Nigerians, we given the slightest opportunity, we show our true colors. We won't carry this money, bro. Person die, won't make money.
Life is vanity. Look at Mohbad, all he's worked for. Look at, we are here talking about him, all he has suffered for, all he has suffered. You know, he's making the money after his demise. So the life is just vanity. So if you think you want to cheat somebody, you want to make something out of it, it's just a waste of time, because it's all vanity. There's nothing so perfect in this life for you to be truthful to yourself and be truthful to people who are following you or people who are around you. You know, because when the public come for you, your own don't finish. So don't even let the public come for you. This is one thing people don't know when they are dealing with the public. When the public come for you, boy, forget them more. You know, so when you're dealing with the public, you have to be very transparent. You have a lot of questions, and you have to answer them. Don't be offended. You just need to answer them. Mohbad is there in the morgue, and all these are happening. The guy did not enjoy all he worked for, all his hustle. You know, we can see all his freestyle, everything when he started and all that. Was not able to enjoy nothing. So that was a kind of, you know, a word of advice to everyone to know that this very word, you don't own it. You know, they always said death does not know brother, sister, anybody. When it comes, and nobody knows when. So be ready to give account of your own life when you get there. But what you do, the legacy you leave, that is what people will talk about. It's not the money you used to have. No, it's the legacy Mohbad left behind. That is why we are here today. If it was one bad boy or one guy who was, you know, I don't think we'll be here today doing this. So it's what you leave behind. That's what people will stand for, and that's what people will fight for. Nobody know Mohbad from nowhere, but look at us. Look at what is happening to everybody. That is it. Life is vanity. It's vanity. So don't take advantage of this guy because, you know, you're trying to fight for justice and you want to take advantage of the situation and try to, you know, enrich yourself. You won't go well. You won't go last. You won't even eat that money. Trust me, you're going to meet Mohbad very soon if you continue to do that. Or if you even dare try that, you'll meet him. Because it's not your money. You know, you can't do that. So, justice for Mohbad. And justice he will definitely get. He's fighting his own fight. I know he's fighting, and I believe he's fighting. Because if not, he won't be here. I was saying it this morning, like, look at the Queen Elizabeth. She passed away. Was it last year? But remind me, because I was asking Sophia and she couldn't remember when. No one is talking about her anymore.
Yes,
Trust me.
It was last year.
Yeah, no one is talking about her anymore. It's almost a year now. He passed away. That's the queen, the queen who ruled for over 70 years.
Yeah.
You know, no one is talking about her. That is life for you. Yeah. So we're still talking about Mohbad today. One, it tells us that guy it wasn't his time to go. He was taken. He was cut short. And he's crying. He's fighting. You know, many people have passed away after Mohbad. A lot of people are gone. But why are we still on his case? That would tell you, don't trespass. Don't do anything you know is not right. Be truthful on this case. Because if not, you will get it too. You will really get it wutu. So you better do the right thing. That's just it. Justice for Mohbad. Justice he must get. And thank everybody. It's not easy for us. It's not easy. I'm telling you, for 7 months, even when my sister here, she's like, I don't know whether she recognized me again, but for real. And I believe it's everyone. It's everyone. So let's just, that way forward today, I think we got something positive out of it. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but for me, I think so. But you might go to any other platform now, you will hear a different thing. But guys, don't be discouraged. We know what we want, and we're going to fight for what we want. And what we want is justice, and justice we'll definitely get. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Amoba, Lady Harris, you want to round up? Let's all round up, Lizzie. Let's all round up, and let's call it a day. And I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
I just want to appreciate everybody. Can you turn that thing down? It's too loud, Michael. I just want to appreciate everybody, everybody that's come with their opinions, everybody that's come and spent time, everybody in the comment section. You know, I just want to say that if Mohbad's death, if we were not passionate about it, there would be no basketballs, there will be no stray bullets. We won't get emotional. And for me personally, as a mother, I'm coming from justice for Mohbad. For me, is coming as a mother of a boy child as well. And yes, justice for Mohbad, seriously, because he could have been anyone. If I had a child early, he could actually be my son. I may sound young. Don't let the accent fool you, you know. But I just want to say I appreciate everybody's contribution, because with everyone's contribution, I'm still learning. I'm gaining more knowledge, you know. Just thank you. And Mercy, thank you so much for always opening your platform. Do you know the funny thing is, I don't go to other platforms when they're talking about Mohbad. I only come to your platform in regards to Mohbad. So I just want to say thank you so much for accommodating us. Thank you for the